Nice. Oh my, how's the shine? Do you guys ever get a song stuck in your head and it just keeps going? Welcome, here we are, completely live, and it is 3:30 on Tuesday, April, what is today? Michael keeps me in check. 18th, yeah, that's right, 4/18/23. And it's 3:30 here in Utah. My name's Kenyon. I'm going to be your host for just a few minutes to highlight a product. In fact, it's part of our Great Ladder Loadout. And if you haven't been to our website lately, right there in the middle of the landing page is the Great Ladder Loadout. Click that and you can see some discounted products on items that were either previous year's model, discontinued model, etc. I think the guys are going to bring it up right now. Paxton, thank you very much. The Great Ladder Loadout. I don't know if you guys are doing this live or if this is a video, but good stuff. So yeah, you can see that there are a few different products. In fact, on Thursday, we're going to be talking about the Dark Horse 1.0, the old style, but we've discounted it to a really good price. We've got Mighty Lights, of course, the Extreme, and then continue to scroll and you'll see two other products. Oh, I guess the product that we're highlighting today isn't even on here, so maybe that's an outdated video. So we've got something that you'd have to go to our website and check that out. So we always appreciate Paxton, Ryan, and others that are back in the control room, so thank you guys. Why don't you bring up your camera and we'll see you. And wave to everybody, say hi, there you go. There's Paxton on the right, Ryan on the left. And then I've got Michael Buck back here on the handheld. So Michael, good to have you here. And then of course the ladies, both the Brittany and Whitney. It's always good to say Brittany and Whitney, Whitney and Brittany.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's always good to have you guys. You guys don't talk back like James does.
I know, he kind of has.
Yeah, we had to kick him off for a few weeks. So anyway, so we've got Tool Nerd, Grumpy Woodchucker. Who else we got? David Holiday, awesome.
Tech Guy, Travel Diva.
From California, Travel Diva, and who else? David Umla, good to see you. And we appreciate you guys being here. Scroll back up where you were. Gary Lang and the Tech Guy. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, we have
Thank
a
you.
comment from Gary Lang. He says, I'm too old for heavy ladders. Lighter is better, and the Xtra-Lite looks fantastic.
I have one for you. This is actually less than 12 pounds. Did you look it up? I think it's like 11.9,
yeah, it's really
11.8 pounds. So this might be the one. You can handle it?
Yeah.
Just make a muscle. Let me see. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's jump into it. Here's the Xtra-Lite Plus. Before we got started, I was actually telling Brittany, I know sometimes when we get on these and I say, oh, this is one of my favorite ladders. Honestly, I was putting together some tall shelves in a room in my house. I was actually on this ladder last night. So fantastic product because it's less than 12 pounds, rated for 375 pounds. So even though it's aluminum, it is built for the trade. So of course this is not a fiberglass product, but it shares a lot of the same technology that we have in our Mighty Light and other platform style ladders. So the first thing that you notice is the large standing surface. 13 by 13, right? Remember that? 13 by 13. Brittany, what is that? Do the math. It's 169 square inches. Mel would call that absolute ladder heaven. Balance, control, comfort. When you're standing on a ladder, you're not standing on the rung, but you've got this big surface. So less foot fatigue. Obviously, you feel it in your calves, your arches. Sometimes when we spend time on ladders, you know, maybe it's not the day, but the next day, that plantar fasciitis sets in. Michael, do you know what plantar fasciitis is? It's tired arches. Yeah, arches. When you get older, you'll know exactly what we're talking about. So plantar fasciitis alleviated because of that big standing platform. So that's great. The other thing that I really like about this, and the reason that this has been discontinued, let me just tell you a little story. We developed this ladder for QVC. We actually do a lot of business through our partners at QVC and HSN. They liked our our Xtra-Lite Plus, but they wanted a different version. So this is our 4.5 foot version. It's not 4, it's not 5. It's kind of an odd size, and that's why it's been discontinued. So 4.5. What that means is that we've actually recalibrated the rungs to only be 10.5 inches apart. You probably wouldn't notice unless I told you that, but when you climb from step to step or rung to rung, that means that you're lifting your knee and your hip just a little bit less than you would on a traditional step ladder. So 10.5 inches to go from rung to rung, and then once you step on this nice standing platform, that means that the standing platform gives you a reach of, what would that be, about 10 feet? Yeah, if I'm standing on 3 plus me plus my arm, my reach would be roughly about 10 feet or so. Of course, it depends on your height, right? I'm not very tall. The other thing that I like about this is that not only does it give me a lot of comfort with a 375-pound capacity, but the reason that we call this the Xtra-Lite Plus, what's the plus? It's the handle. And notice that this handle rotates up and locks into place. And when you're standing on a ladder, having more to hold on to, Michael, I think you shot that video. I love it. When you're standing on that, now this gives me 9.5 more inches of vertical feeling. When you're standing on a ladder, we're often reached over holding onto a top cap. Now, this gives me a more ergonomic sense of reach because I'm standing straight up and down. It gives me a sense of security because I have a handle to hold on to. This rotates up and down. Doesn't take a lot to bring that into a locked position. And now that'll give you a different sense of security than you usually have on step ladders. Okay, so I really like this because it's a kind of an odd size 4.5 foot model. Just squeeze these buttons right here to bring that into a closed position or the stored position. And then just like the Mighty Lite, just bring that up into its stored position. It's just one single handle. That's it. That's all it takes. Just bring that up into its stored position. And like with our other step ladder products, whether they're aluminum or fiberglass, it's less than 4 inches wide. And like we said on the intro, this is less than 12 pounds. For something to hold 375 pounds, I don't know how do you do the math on strength to weight ratio? Figure that one out for me. 375-pound capacity, but yet it weighs less than 12 pounds. So you will love this. Mine just sits right there on a small part of my garage. It's just outside the door from the house into the garage. That's where I have this size, 4.5 foot model, Xtra-Lite Plus. Pretty cool stuff. And because it's a discontinued or previous year's model, we only have about 150 of these in stock to go around. So you might maybe think about Father's Day, think about Mother's Days coming up, some spring or summer projects, or if you have a loved one that maybe it's a wedding, this would be a good gift, wouldn't it? Comes with a lifetime warranty and something that they'll have for a long, long time. Let me get the shine off of that, Michael. Nice hero shot there. Okay, that's the Xtra-Lite Plus. We have discounted that to $73, right? $73.99, is that right? So about 74 bucks. Okay, take advantage of that discounted price. I don't know if we needed to talk about anything else over here. Ladies, what have you got for me?
We do have some solid questions.
Solid questions.
John Holiday, he's curious on the Platform Pro versus the standard with standing inside of the ladder base as to outside of it.
Okay, so the Platform Pro is an accessory, and we'll shift gears because that one's not compatible with that particular ladder. But if you have a question on the Platform Pro, let's shift gears and we'll talk about that particular accessory in just a second. Good question.
One more question, David Handley. This ladder step distance is 10.5 inches. What is the standard distance? 12.
Yeah, there's a rule for certain step ladders that need to be 12 inches from rung to rung. So this one's 10.5 inches because it falls under a certain height. So kind of unique. One of the reasons that people really like our jumbo step is because those treads are only 9 inches from rung to rung. Just really comfortable to climb on. So you're lifting your knee, you're lifting your hip just a little bit less every time you step up or step down. Did you know my wife has had 3 hip replacements?
Really?
Do you guys know that?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, so the fact that she loves that ladder for that reason. So she's lifting her knee and lifting her hip just a little bit less when she's climbing up and down. And you guys know I make her clean all the windows at home. These ladies know my wife, and she does not clean windows.
Lovingly.
No, she doesn't clean windows. Okay, well, you continue to add these names here. I'm going to go over here and talk about John. Stick with me. I want to show you the Platform Pro and how the inside dimension and the outside dimension might work for you. I really like that question. Let's bring out how about a leveler? Should we? Or let's bring out this, let's bring out this leveler and the Platform Pro. Is the Platform Pro part of the, I think that's a relatively new accessory, so it wouldn't be on the ladder loadout. So here's the leveler. If you guys haven't checked out the leveler, that's kind of a cool innovation. Just like the name implies, it has built-in levelers because the ground is not always level. Say that again? Oh, the epic step is on the Great Ladder Loadout, but not the Platform Pro. Okay. Let me also, while I'm setting this up, remind you that these accessories are compatible. I'm showing you on the leveler, but this particular accessory called the Platform Pro is compatible with our multi-purpose ladders, whether they're the aluminum leveler that I'm showing you right here, the fiberglass Dark Horse, Conquest, etc. So if it's a Little Giant multi-purpose ladder, this Platform Pro will work. You can see that it's built more than just a work platform. It has recesses for tools, hammers, putty knives, even this little recessed dish right here. Now this is not magnetic, but you could put a few fasteners up here. So this is a tool tray, first and foremost. In fact, there are clips right here so that you could even put your paint tray. If we rotated these clips right here, then the, what do they call those? The legs or the arms? I think we have some B-roll that shows this. The tabs of your paint tray or roller pan can fit neatly in here, and then your roller pan can be up on the ladder with you. And then with those retaining clips, you just rotate those and that'll keep those, keep your paint tray in place. So first and foremost, it's a place to put paint, tools, equipment. Of course, for that reason, even when you're down on the floor, you could put your things there. Or when you're on the ladder, this would fit on the top rung. But it's also designed to stand on. This has a 300-pound capacity. So we could put it on the outside like this. So John, I hope this addresses your question. So here we would be able to use it like our previous work platform. 300-pound capacity. Slide this in so it's out of the way. And like we've shown you on previous videos, you would just step on that, go up to the rung above it, and slide it out. Now we have a big, large surface to stand on. We can turn and face the work. Hands can be free to get the work done, but it alleviates tired arches and bruised up shins when you're standing on the rung of a ladder. Also offers a little bit of freedom to turn and face the work. Okay, so we can use it on the outside like this, and of course this would also work when the ladder's in the extension position too, because we'd be at the same 75-degree angle that I'm at right now. So it would work in the extension ladder position. But it also has a separate setting that once you turn these small rapid locks, then that unlocks a metal pin, and we can telescope these legs into two settings. So you can see there's the second setting there. Bring this into its locked position. Always make sure that these rapid locks are locked into these holes. So there's one here and there's one here where I am right now. This makes a longer setting, which means that I can put the Platform Pro on the inside of either the A-frame or the extension ladder position. Now we've made it like this because in some situations I choose to be closer to the ladder. Does that make sense? So now I'm still facing the ladder, I'm facing the work. It doesn't give me the freedom to turn and face the opposite direction when it's on the outside, but in this situation, some people might feel more comfortable, whether it's on the outside, like we've shown you before, or on the inside for either tools or your feet. That's the Platform Pro. Pretty cool accessory. Again, designed to work on our series of multi-purpose, whether it's the leveler, the velocity, extreme, etc. Okay. Hopefully I answered your question, John. Okay. The ladder that we're highlighting again today, Xtra-Lite Plus, in the 4.5-foot model, Discontinued, no longer available. We've got about 150 of those to go around. $73.99. Great product, 12 pounds in weight, and holds 375 pounds. That's the highest rating given to portable ladders. Okay, let's go over and check the questions one more time. Let's give away some stickers, and thank everybody for being here. We'll also remind you while we, did you want to spin the wheel? Are you still loading people up?
I am.
Do we have any questions that we haven't addressed yet?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, John said thank you.
Good. I hope that answered your question. Great. It's fun to be kind of a live customer service rep. I guess sometimes that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we could be of help. Okay. David Handley had a question. The ladder step. Oh, we are addressed that one. Okay, 12 and a half or 10 and a half. Okay. We're going to load this up. I'm also going to remind you that we're going to be back here kind of an odd time today at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's only in, what time is it now? I'm looking for a clock and I don't see, I don't even see one.
3:46.
Okay, in an hour and 15 minutes at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, we're going to be going live on our Instagram, but we're also co-branding this with Hasegawa in Osaka, Japan. So it's an international, like we've done with Little Giant Ladders UK, and we've reached out to the UK on Instagram. We're going to do the same thing today at 5 o'clock with our partners in Japan. So you may want to come back and be a part of that one on Instagram, so you can hop over there. We're going to have some fun. They've sent us about 5 or 6 stickers from Japan that we're going to add to the Sentinel, and we'll have some fun.
Nice.
And you'll learn. I'm going to teach you guys some more some Japanese words.
Ooh,
Do you know what Japanese for electrician is?
What?
Well, you show up at 5 o'clock and you're going to find out.
Got it.
Okay, it looks like Brittany has loaded up those that, and let's give away a sticker pack.
Yeah, let's do it.
And should we just say a sticker pack at random?
Yeah.
Can you see
Definitely.
that one? All right, cool. Let's give it a spin. Oh, looks like Matthew Nesmith. Matthew, if you're on, give us a big thumbs up. Thanks. Always appreciate you guys being here. It's fun to give some things away. Stickers, hats, ladders. But today we're giving away sticker packs. So take advantage. If the Xtra-Lite Plus seems to fit your needs, it's a great product at a really good price. 5 o'clock, we're going to come back and be with our Japanese partners. And I think there was one other thing I wanted to share. Maybe not. Oh yeah, Matthew, make sure you email us so we can have your ship to information. It's just marketing@ladders.com. You can email us and send us your address so we can ship you or send you your ladders your stickers in the mail. Okay, thanks everybody. Always good to be with you. It's kind of fun. 15 minutes, 18 minutes. Time to send Michael back to what he usually does. Thanks ladies for being here. Okay, we'll see you at 5 o'clock. Bye.